Hanukkah signifies the celebration of one of the greatest miracles in Jewish history. Hanukkah, also known as the Jewish Festival of Lights, lasts 8 days and begins on sundown on Sunday. Rabbi Jay Sherwood from Temple Shalon joins me now to light up our set. Shalom, good morning.
Good to see you, Justin.
Yeah, it is good to see you. So last time you came on in September, we talked about the Jewish New Year. We had apples and honey. Yes. We blew the shofar. Now we're talking about the Jewish miracle here. What is Hanukkah all about?
So I'm going to give you a 30-second history lesson.
Here we go. Version. Here we go. Let's go.
Alexander the Great has a huge empire. After he dies, the Greek empire falls apart and has a bunch of different parts. Part of it is the Seleucid Empire. Antiochus becomes the king of that empire. He takes over all of the Middle East, including Israel, and he basically bans Jews from practicing Judaism. A group of Maccabees, these fighters against him, say, we are going to rededicate the temple. We are going to have the Jewish ability to celebrate our holidays. And so in the year 164 BCE, they actually take over Jerusalem and they rededicate the temple. That's actually what the word Hanukkah means.
Dedication.
It means rededicate.
Yeah. To rededicate. Now, so there was oil. So as they're leaving, there's oil. It was only supposed to last 1 day, but it lasted 8?
Right. So there's the miracle story that we have. It's a beautiful little story. It says that they found a jar of oil that would last for 1 day, but it actually lasted for 8 days to signify the idea of the miracle. But let me tell you the real miracle. The real miracle is this, that there were people who wanted to get rid of Jews from the world. And the Jews won the war and were able to continue to have freedom of religion, a nice American principle as well. So this holiday really celebrates the rededication of the temple and also the miracle that people are able to have freedom of religion in the world.
And now there's 8 crazy nights going on here. So we got the menorah you light. Now fans at home are probably saying, well, why are there 9 candles even though there's 8 crazy nights?
9 candles here even though the holiday is 8 days, because this middle candle right here, we call this the shamash. Shamash is Hebrew for helper or attendant. And because these 8 candles represent the miracle, we don't want them to have a mundane job of lighting themselves. And so we take the mundane candle, the helper candle, and light the candles of the miracle each night. On the first night, just the shamash and 1 candle. The second night, 2 candles. We light another one, and we increase the number of candles because as the days go on, the length of the miracle increases.
And this all starts Sunday night, Temple Shalom, 6 p.m. There's a candle lighting ceremony. How can people get involved?
So if anybody wants to come to the candle lighting ceremony at the synagogue, they can go to our website, templeshalom.com, and register. You'll need a photo ID to register, and you can come and join in on the festivities. There'll be suf ganiot, a nice Hebrew word. It means jelly donuts.
Jelly donuts? I thought we ate latkes on Hanukkah.
We do eat latkes, but also jelly donuts because the idea is, remember our story of the oil here, right? That the candles represent that oil lasting for so long. So we can eat foods fried in oil. In America, mostly people eat latkes. In Israel, people eat suf ganiot, jelly donuts.
Anything fried is good.
Anything fried is good.
Oil be there for you.
Exactly. Oil be there for you. That's how it works.
What are some other customs? Like dreidel? People play dreidel?
So there's a game called dreidel. It's a little spinning top, and it has 4 letters on it, Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin. They stand for the words Nes Gadol Hayasham. It means a great miracle happened there. By the way, if you have an Israeli dreidel, their dreidel doesn't say a great miracle happened there. It says a great miracle happened here because it happened in Israel.
Oh, the Jewish community is so special here in Colorado Springs as well. And also it is the season of giving, tzedakah, giving to charity.
Right, tzedakah is the idea of giving. And really that idea in this season comes from the light, because the light represents the miracle. We live in very dark times. There's political strife, there's financial strife, there are wars all over the world. And if we can take the darkness in which we live and bring a little light into it, that's what the lights of this menorah represent. And so giving becomes a way of also bringing light into the world.
It's 8 wild nights. It all starts Sunday on December 14th. It culminates on December 22nd.
Yes.
All right, let's fast forward. Let's pretend it's 6 p.m. Let's say a prayer over the
if it's that night, by the way, I'm going to do this, because on the first night, the menorah is only going to look like this. I'm going to get rid of all of these other ones here.
Right. This is what you can get at Temple Shalom, 6 p.m. So let's say it.
So we would have our menorah just like this, and we would light, and everybody can bring their own menorah, by the way, to the menorah light. Yeah. We will have dozens and dozens of them on the table. But we would light this particular candle, and then as we're lighting here, we would say the blessing that you know as well. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Hanukkah And that's, there's really 3 blessings, but that's the main one to light the candles. It gets us started, and then we'll have some singing of Hanukkah songs. We'll eat some of those jelly donuts. We'll eat some of those latkes. We'll spin the dreidel. There'll be lots of people there. Great, joyful event.
Hey.
Bringing light into the world.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy
Shalom.
Hanukkah to you
Always
too.
good to see you. We'll bring you on for Passover.
Fantastic. I look forward to it.
Krista's got to learn how to eat some matzah.
That's right. We're going to get Krista some matzah. She's going to love it. It's going to be great. Woo!